we will do Erasure. Yeah, freaking Erasure. Yowzery Bob, Erasure. Jesus Christ, I kind of love this group. I think I always have, because it's such a, it's just such a joy listening to this music. That's the short version. It belongs in electropop genre, dance music. I don't know. You probably could give this a lot of names, but that's not necessary. Some would even call it gay pop. Yeah, I said it, man. And because of that fact, I tell you what, try to grow up in a metal circle, hardcore metal, like Slayer, Celtic Frost, or do you say Celtic Frost? We say Celtic. And Venom, Motorhead, Dead Kennedys, you name it, Plasmatics. And then go to your friends, and say, hey, I just heard a new song. It's called Stop. The group is called Erasure. And that was not easy, and it was not also easy to be a Frankie Goes to Hollywood fan. But I just couldn't dismiss the fact, even back then, that these groups really hold some quality to it, at least in my head. Also at that time, and still to this day, I thought there was something more to re-listen to than, would you say, let's say Duran Duran, or maybe even Most Culture Club, or what should I say? The groups. You kind of forget them because they're not that important. That's the fact. I can't remember. I would say mention a group. They made a song called Gold and Spandau Ballet. Like that type of music had a certain sound that fizzles out. Because it's so very now at that point. It climbs. It rides on the back of some sort of energy. I would say stuff like Spandau Ballet and maybe even Duran Duran, or maybe even more, were kind of like a yuppie soundtrack. Couldn't get Gucci enough. It had to be gold. But in between those groups, you had groups like Bronski Beat in from the UK, and later you would get, or was it at the same time? But that was a wave, with, and it started in my world with stuff like Bronski Beat, and then Erasure and other stuff. You know the names, but. Yeah, that's the reason why we're gonna listen to this, and this is a favorite of mine, and it's called Stop. We're going for the extended version. I have it on vinyl. It's called a maxi single, 12-inch. I'm not gonna put that on because I found the video, and it's not the video that I would air drum to, because if you know the group and you know the songs, it's a drum machine, and I don't know, the bass is a bass line or something like that. I don't know what they called it back then. Bassliner 2000 and or Drum Machine 2000, but something like that, corny, geeky stuff, high tech, Casio, and yeah. So I'm just gonna enjoy it and bob around. I don't think we're gonna use this too much today, but that's all right with me, because it is what it is. It's fucking Erasure. Are you ready? Hold on to your hats. I'm gonna start it, so I'm just gonna run and yeah, you know the drill. Yeah, ready, go. Yeah. Is it high enough? I don't know. Yeah, as I said, it's geeky stuff. He's got the whole, Yeah. So this is the long version. So we get some more instrumentals. That was how they did it back in the days. They used this stuff at the discos, not in the radio, and in the homes, like now. Yeah. The group is still going. I forgot to mention that. I saw them live 2 years ago. Oh no, 4 years ago. I like the way he dances. It's like... nonchalant. They call the dance style nonchalant. It's like, I don't give a fuck, mate. This is 3D. wave around. That's the stop dance, I guess. They call it the stop. I love the sound of this. Yeah. Gotta stop it. Hold on. That was just what the doctor ordered. Yeah. Holy crap, man. I don't know what's in the background. I just stopped the video. And yeah, ERASURE. As I said it before I started the video or song, it wasn't very easy being a fan of this kind of music in punk rock / hardcore / thrash, whatever, metal. But some of the guys, so they just laughed at it. So they laughed it off. So, and I laughed it off, and it was like, because you had to. Like that, it would still be not ugly, an ugly situation, like some kind of what do you call that, bullying. They didn't bully you because we were friends, but they had to give you a hard time. That's the rules, especially for teenagers. And it wasn't any different back in the 80s, and so you just laughed at each other's odd choices. Some of my friends listened to Gary Glitter. I wasn't very much into that, so I just laughed at Gary Glitter. I have to excuse for the background and the backlighting. I just paused it. I don't know if that's a commercial or what it is in the background. So yeah, we just gonna keep it because we need some light in here today. Not a lightning, but it's kind of gray outside. It doesn't look like it's gray outside. That's the camera splooshing. And yeah, I don't have the professional setup. I don't have the the lamp and the GoPro cameras. No, it's more a dodgy setup, I guess. But anywho, ERASURE, I dig him. I still dig him. That's the short of it. And it just holds. It just holds more than you can say about Aha or Spandau Ballet or Duran Duran or what do you got. It has a timeless sound to it. Also, the singer sings fucking great, perfect, and the music, the composer, like, I think he was in. I'm not sure if he played in Bronski Beat. He played in a group before this. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, maybe you can write that down below. That's just how I remember it. So and they came up around the same time as, I would guess, Frankie Goes to Hollywood. That's how I remember it. I haven't Googled it recently, so you have to take my word for it, but they made a lot of songs. As I said during the video in the start, I actually saw them a few years ago live, and it was great. Really fucking awesome. The audience is, half of them is my age, I have to admit that. and but they were still pretty. It was a fucking blast. That was what I was trying to say, and everybody had a great time. It was at a festival called Roskilde Festival, so that was fucking great. I would put them in category great shit, really awesome stuff. Some of the best dance electro pop from the 80s, and it still holds today. These guys are great. They still play. They still make new albums, and the albums are still pretty freaking awesome. I have I was just about to say big collection. I don't know, 10 albums, including some maxis, and but yeah, 2 thumbs up. ERASURE, great times. So that's yeah. I'm just gonna cut it. I'm gonna stop it. Yeah, literally the video, because I could go on forever about ERASURE. No need to do that. Domo arigato. Thank you very much. Dankeschön. Tak skal du have. Merci. Yes. See you in the next video. Kapow.